Rhaenyra Targaryen never wanted children, until she realized she needed them to survive. More heirs meant a stronger claim, more dragon riders, and a better chance at winning the Iron Throne. But in the end, the very children she fought for became her greatest weakness. Let's break down the dark truth behind Rhaenyra's children and why they were her ultimate weapon and her downfall. When Rhaenyra was young, she never saw herself as a mother. Unlike other noblewomen, she wasn't raised to be a wife or a caretaker. She was raised to be a queen. As King Viserys's only surviving child, she was named his heir and trained in ruling, politics, and dragon riding. Children? That wasn't even on her mind. But then, everything changed. When Alicent Hightower gave birth to Aegon II, Rhaenyra's world was thrown into uncertainty. Her father still called her his heir, but the whispers began. Why follow a woman when the king has a son? Shouldn't Aegon be the true heir? Rhaenyra was no longer just a princess in line for the throne. She was now a rival to the Hightower faction. And that's when she started to realize something. Her claim alone wasn't enough. She needed to secure her position. And fast. For the first time, Rhaenyra understood that motherhood wasn't just about continuing her bloodline. It was about power. In Westeros, children weren't just heirs. They were political tools, symbols of legitimacy, the future of a dynasty. If Rhaenyra wanted to stay in power, she needed to do two things: marry strategically and produce as many heirs as possible to strengthen her claim. This wasn't just about fighting for the throne anymore. This was about survival. Rhaenyra's first marriage to House Velaryon was not about love. It was about power. The Velaryons controlled the largest fleet in Westeros. They were one of the richest houses, and most importantly, they had pure Valyrian blood. On paper, this was a perfect match. Their children would be Targaryen Velaryon heirs, securing both Rhaenyra's claim and the support of the most powerful family outside of her own. But there was a problem. Laenor preferred men. While they maintained the appearance of a marriage, Rhaenyra found another way to produce heirs: Sir Harwin Strong. She bore 3 sons, Jacaerys, Lucerys, and Joffrey, but their lack of Valyrian features became a major issue. Instead of strengthening her claim, these children became a weakness. The Greens weaponized their questionable parentage against her, calling them bastards and arguing that Aegon II was the only true heir. Rhaenyra now faced a new problem. Her children weren't enough. She needed more. And this time, they had to be undeniably Targaryen. After Laenor's mysterious death, Rhaenyra didn't waste any time. She married Daemon Targaryen. And this was when her strategy truly changed. Daemon wasn't just a second husband, he was a game changer. He was the best warrior and dragon rider alive. He was a true Targaryen, strengthening her legitimacy. And most importantly, he was willing to fight for her claim. Together, Rhaenyra and Daemon had 2 sons, Aegon III and Viserys II, both with silver hair, Valyrian features, and unquestionable blood. With these new heirs, Rhaenyra had something she never had before: undeniable proof that her line was pure Targaryen. But more than that, she now had an army of dragon riders. And in the coming war, dragons would decide the fate of the realm. By this point, it was clear. Rhaenyra wasn't having children out of love. She was having them for power. The truth was simple. More Targaryen heirs meant more dragon riders. More dragon riders meant a stronger faction. More dragons meant a greater chance of winning the war. Her goal was to outnumber the Greens in every way possible, not just politically, but militarily. But this came with a cost. The war came, and Rhaenyra's children became her greatest weakness. One by one, they were hunted, killed, or used as pawns in the bloody conflict. In the end, only Aegon III and Viserys II survived, ensuring her legacy, but at the price of everything she had fought for. Rhaenyra's story is more than just a fight for the Iron Throne. It's a lesson in power, strategy, and survival. She started as a princess who didn't care about children and became a queen who used them as weapons in her war. But was it the right move? Did Rhaenyra's strategy make sense, or was she doomed from the start? Could she have done anything differently to secure her claim? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into House of the Dragon, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Game of Thrones content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.